All right, guys, welcome. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Welcome to the weekly live chat. A little sweet intro for you guys. A little sweet intro. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Little something different for you boys. Welcome. I just dropped the predictions for UFC Nashville. UFC, you coming back? You brought your ball back. Come on, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. He doesn't want to give it up. Pause. My dog decided in the middle of the night he wants to play. I went downstairs to refill my drink. He followed me downstairs. And now he wants to play. He's such a cute dog, isn't he? I mean, look. Does it get any cuter? Does it get any cuter than this right here? I mean, look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Don't you bite me. Got it. All right, you ready? Hold on. Ready? You ready? 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 All right, there we go. He didn't catch it, but he tried his best. He tried his damn best. All right, anyway. Now he's Columbo. Don't you? It's not 7 p.m. in Vegas right now. It's not 7 p.m. You are cute as can be. I'm going to have to end the stream, boys. I got to go play with my dog. He wants his ball thrown around for him. All right, Lumpy. Go to bed. Go get your mom. Go get your mother. She'll play with you. All right, boys. Hell of an intro. Hell of an intro. Anyway, what's going on, Fries? What's up, Landon? What's up, Joey? This card is so badass. The shadow ban is crazy. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm getting shadow banned. I don't know what I did. I don't know what YouTube's got against me. They're not sending out notifications. They're not sending out notifications. That Askren vid was really sad to see. Hopefully it gets better soon. I know. Yeah, the shadow ban's crazy, man. YouTube not sending out notifications. We got to reinvigorate the channel somehow. I don't know what's going on. I have seen the Tim Kennedy statement. I thought about making a video. It's like 8 months late. Dude's been exposed for a long time. I only saw your live because I'm uploading the pics vid. How was the traction with your giveaway? How's the traction been with your giveaway? But that, yeah, it is crazy, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do. You didn't get notifications either. I don't know what to do, what's going on, but we'll push through it. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Hopefully. Tim Kennedy might be really more unlikable than Bo Nickel. He's definitely more unlikable than Bo Nickel. And I'm telling you, I knew he was making up shit for many, many years. I knew it. I didn't have any. Okay, some of you guys got notifications. All right, good. What if DDP pulls out? He might pull out. What's up, Chase? Like 50 subs and 60, 70 IGs followers in one day. Apparently my dog ran and jumped in bed. With his stick now. He's chewing on his stick. Okay, it's just some of us. Nickel will be champ someday. Yeah. He's got the memory of an elephant. Don't you forget he's got the memory of an elephant. By the way, if Boris disposed of DDP in one round, he deserves to be fighter of the year. I'll subscribe to that. He will too. Who wins, Islam or JDM? Islam. I'm really thinking about making a Max Holloway hate vid, but I don't know if I feel like it. And I know people are going to cry nonstop, and I just don't know if I feel like it. Dude really said Ilya needs to come get the real BMF belt. I mean, oh my goodness. You guys know what a joke that is? I might make a Tim Kennedy update just to shit on him because dude's a fucking clown, man. Did you forget this? Yes, man. Screenshots to hate. Damn. What do you mean? Ilya is a BMF. You can't deny it. Exactly. He is the real BMF. Make the Max vid if you want to get further from 40K because these salty fanboys. Yeah, but I don't know if I really feel like it. I gotta watch the interview. I can't listen. I find Max kind of annoying on the interview. In interviews, not the interview. I haven't watched it. Joey Eugene Silva, a future champ or contender? I think he's future title contender. What's up, Joey? How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. No, Ilya's not the real BMF. We're going on lineage. It's JDM. There you go. JDM's the real BMF. You become hated in Georgia? Okay. Dude, Google user, I don't know what's going on. YouTube shadow banning me. YouTube shadow banning me, Google user. We got to overcome it. It is what it is. Google user back in the building. About time he showed up around here. The new video, this is the worst performance of any video I've had in a while. I know why. It's a shit card. It's got 400 views in an hour. Oof. Oof. Hopefully it gets like 9, 10K views though. It picks up. But I've released it late. But soon it'll be Mahashev, the real BMF. After Pereira lost to Ank, did you net lose followers? I don't remember. I know I lost a bunch, but I think I net gained. I don't remember for sure. I don't get that. The best channel on YouTube. Thank you, Chase. Do you think there's any truth to Armin saying the people of Georgia don't like Ilya because he talks too much? I have no idea. I have no idea the extent of that. You streaming the card? I'm thinking about it. I may not. I don't know. We'll see what the weather's like. We'll see what the weather is like. If I'm out and about smoking crack or not. It could be temporary. It could be intermittent. Yeah, there's peaks and valleys. I mean, the Ilya video went off. The weight miss video got 75,000? 75, that's a heater. The video's actually been doing good, to be honest. The videos haven't been doing bad by any means. There's people who would kill for these views. I just wish I would need once a month one to pop off like close to 100K. The Ben Askren video is hard to watch. I hope he makes a full recovery. I know. What's sad is, and it depends on a variety of factors, if you get a double lung transplant, your life expectancy afterwards isn't that great. Yeah, it's really not that great. So I hope that he exceeds all expectations. You know, 10-7, I read your answer, but I don't remember what it was, if you don't mind resending it. I think I don't know if I read it out loud. I got tickets for 319, 900, 3 out of 10 card this weekend. I had a friend who doesn't watch MMA send me your weight miss vid. He's like, do you think this guy's legit? Dude, you know what's crazy? Somebody in Discord told me the same thing. I think it was Matt. Let me double check. Yeah, Matt M sent a screenshot in Discord. His buddy, who has no idea Matt's a member, sent him a screenshot. Sent him my tweet about the weight miss. What's crazy is, like, you guys know I'm not like crazy reaching that shit, okay? You guys know I'm not like there was some substance to that. And you notice nobody really covered that shit? Nobody really covered it. Now, had I been on it a little bit sooner, maybe other people would have covered it. But imagine had that been Khamzat Chimaev or Islam. Imagine had that been Khamzat Chimaev or Islam. You guys tell me the coverage. You guys tell me what the coverage would have been. Have you gone over this weekend's card yet? Predictions are just released. Please go check them out after the stream. Oliveira's talking about returning in November. Bro, just retire. Yeah, I mean, who should he fight in November? Who should he fight? I don't know. Wouldn't mind seeing a rematch Gaethje. If you're talking about the traction from the giveaway, like 40, 50 subs, 40, 50 IG followers in a day or so. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not like crazy, but it's not too bad. It's pretty much what you expected probably, or maybe a little bit more. And you still have time. You still have a month. You're going to post about it more, right? I'm assuming you're going to post around it a couple times, right? It's funny because my brother who doesn't watch MMA also saw your vid and he recommended it. When he's recommended it, was saying how you should be getting more notoriety because Ilya missed weight. At least it blew up. At least it blew up. When I heard he has to be 155, I said, oh, I got to make this video. Because remember I was on the fence? How old are you, Landon? Just out of curiosity. Lightweight can't keep doing rematches. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to the end of the month. Curtis Blades reposted it. That's pretty cool. Terrell Williams, thank you for the $1.99. UFC White House will be great. I doubt it happens. But thank you for the $1.99. Hopefully it does happen and hopefully it's amazing. Is what I would say. 24? I know you've probably told me that before, but I was just curious. I'm so glad you don't talk about GOAT lists. Lately, MMA YouTubers have been ranking the top 50 GOATs. I don't know why so many people care about the convo. If you know me, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a rat's ass about the GOAT list. I care more about pound for pound. Ben won't live more than 5-7 years. You don't know that. Hopefully he exceeds all expectations. If you're in good health, you can live much longer with a double lung transplant, but it varies person to person. But that is sad regardless. Poverty Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. But yeah, all that GOAT discussion is so dumb. 2026 wild prediction, Conor wins the Irish presidency, calls out Conor for the UFC White House, then pulls out again, wastes another year of Conor's life, or Chandler's life. It'd be the funniest shit if Conor wasted another 3 years of Chandler. I honestly wouldn't even feel bad for him. There are people who actually spend over an hour in live streams debating who's 38 GOAT is, for example. Some people have way too much time. That's crazy. I'm not a big fan of lists in general. If you guys have been watching the channel, I've been saying that since the beginning. I don't really care about the GOAT list either. It does piss me off when see people have Topuria Merab over Makhachev. That is kind of crazy. Criticizing Max doesn't mean Joey doesn't like him. Exact. Thank you, VT. Dude, AV, we can talk about whatever we want, you bum. Okay? We can talk about whatever we want, you bum. You're just a crybaby little bitch, and I would wreck you. So we'll talk about whatever we want. I shouldn't even respond to you. Matter of fact, sit in timeout, you bum. We're talking about someone recovering from a life-threatening infection as well as a life-threatening surgery. And dude's in here lobbying insults. Like, fuck you, dude. Terrell Williams, thank you for the 199. Ilya will KO Islam so bad I don't want to see it. I doubt it. But maybe it's possible. I think Topuria could win. I'd pick Islam, but I think Topuria could win. Don't worry, it's because many people don't understand nuance. No, it's because people don't criticize fighters they like, and they only criticize fighters they dislike. They are when people say, why do you hate this fighter? Why do you hate that fighter? When I'm criticizing them, they give away the game. They only criticize fighters they don't like, and they hype up and salivate at fighters they like. For me, it's irrelevant. Like, people say, oh, you're an Ian Machado Gary Glazer. Again, I ask you this. If Gary acted like Michael Chandler tomorrow, if he started acting like Michael Chandler, do you not believe that I would criticize him immediately? I guess not. I mean, I guess you would think not much. I mean, I don't get it. If Islam started acting like Colby Covington, do you not think I would criticize him? I'm very curious. If Magomed Ankalaev started ducking top contenders like Alex Pereira did for years, do you guys not think I would criticize him? Joey, how bad does BSD beat Chandler? Badly. Brutal first round TKO. Joey, I think people don't realize that you were never an Ank Glazer. It was just the fact he was getting treated unfairly, getting skipped over multiple times, ducked by Poatan, who was fighting number 8. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, it's crazy because I know people are going to say, no, Joe, you wouldn't. If Colby went on a third... So people say I'm biased against Colby, right? We'll just use Colby as an example. I know he doesn't fight, but if he did. If Colby was on a 13-fight win streak and deserved a title shot and was the clear-cut number 1 contender, and they gave Islam Makhachev a welterweight title shot, who was on a 1-fight win streak or had lost his last fight and was getting a title shot over Colby, do you not think I would complain and advocate for Colby getting the title shot? Because I would. Because that's what matters to me. So, do you ever get tired of rage bait? Never. I love taking facts and packaging them in rage bait form. Rage bait with facts. That's my MO. That's my MO. Alex move up to heavyweight and become triple champ. Yeah, he's probably going to fight Aspinall next. Ruffy versus Oliveira. Joe, what the deal with Peyton Talbot? I can't tell if dude's a prospect or a scrub. He's decent. He's in the middle. Not really. What do you mean not really what? You don't think I would say Colby deserves a title shot if he was on a 13-fight win streak and they were trying to give Islam a title shot who didn't deserve it at the time? Took both Askren as long as he's lucky. A lot of people have to be on wait list to get organ transplants. I wonder how he got them so quickly. Rage bait with facts is a deadly combo. Staph infection is no joke. I know, dude. It's terrible. I don't even still know. There's been so much information about Ben Askren. I don't know what's true and what's not. And somehow I don't know where my drink is. So I must have left it downstairs after all this. I went downstairs to get a new drink and I just realized I don't have it. You're even saying that Patty's more deserving than Charles was a title shot and you like Charles? Yeah. I like Charles way more than I like Patty. I think, damn, that's so annoying. Let me check my security camera real quick. Of course. I can't see it. Oh, well, looks like I don't have a drink for the stream. Does your PC setup heat up your room? A little bit, but nothing too crazy. I always got my AC blasting on like 66 anyway. But yeah, I was saying Patty deserved it more than Charles. Joey, did Islam have staph infection against Dustin? I think so. I'm not sure. Kevin Holland versus Rodriguez added to 318. Thoughts? And Paulo Costa versus Roman, now co-main, as you said. Oh my God. Yeah. What a garbage card that is. Are you pumped for Lewis Teixeira? No. Bro, get your drink. We can wait. When I start feeling like I need it, I will. I just don't know where I left it at. I think I might have left it in my bedroom maybe when I came up. I went in my bedroom for a minute. Joey can't stand. That's facts. I'm not wearing any pants right now. I hope Costa pulls out again. Co-main event gets canceled. I honestly, low-key, am hoping Max pulls out. That's what I want. I want Max to pull out. Max Holloway pulls out. That would be crazy. Joe, did you notice how the very people who supporting Volk against Islam are now criticizing for saying Islam's KO was worse than Ilya? I have not seen that. I haven't really paid attention to that, but I have heard that he said that. You think Islam can take Jones' spot as MMA GOAT? What does he need to do? Win the welterweight, defend a couple times, then go back down to lightweight and capture lightweight, or go up to middleweight and capture middleweight. People really count the Costa pullout as a pullout for Chimaev. To be fair, Costa has gotten unnecessary flack for some pullouts that weren't necessarily his fault, but he's always an issue, man. He's always an issue. Holloway Rodriguez as a main event. Let's go. Best. No, please stop. All I heard was I'm not wearing any pants. I hope Costa pulls out. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, Google user. Lauren Murphy, Keith Peterson seen outside Nashville smoking some cigs together. I could just imagine Murphy like approaching you in the parking lot, be like, "Hey, you got a fug? Let me get a fug. Let me grab a fug." Yeah, you should pull out against Volkanovski. I hope he doesn't get that fight. I don't know, man. He pulled out against Rob at 284 because contract issues. The UFC kept booking him with him not signing the contracts. So it was more UFC than him. But there's always an issue with Costa, so fuck Costa. Looks like they're eyeing Ilya Gaethje. I keep seeing rumors of that online, but I don't know if that's the case. It better not be. I swear, if they do Ilya or Gaethje Topuria, Gaethje, whatever, however you want to put it, I'm going to be sick. That'll be like the worst fight ever. Yeah, dude, dude's always baiting with that shit, Google user. What now do you think is a harder fight for Islam? JDM at 170 or Ilya at 155? JDM at 170 for sure. JDM at 170 for sure. I might even think about making that Dean Thomas video. Because it was only a 5-minute video. I could easily go get clips from that. Oh, I remember now they made him versus Ikram at 291. We never even signed the contract. Same thing for him as Sean at 302, but he signed the contract, though. Exactly. But either way, Costa's showing up for Vittori, and it's always an issue with Costa, no matter what. Yeah, B's tired, B. Days, I'm glad you actually listen to the full videos and pay attention to them, because I throw so many little Easter eggs in there, it's not even funny. Sarukian or Gamrot, who can beat Ilya? Sarukian has the best chance. I think Sarukian has the best chance to dethrone Ilya from the lightweight title. Yeah, B. He's tired, B. Proceeds to get subbed. Dustin always says he will retire after the fight. He's like, I don't know. Let me talk to my wife. I don't think Dustin's going to retire if he wins. You watching Superman this weekend? I'm watching it Friday. Excited to see how it looks. Maybe. I hope so. I've been planning to see different movies, and then I have shit come up, and I never go see them because I don't have time. I caught like 40 references in the Nashville, but you should start making a list and a comment, and then just comment in all of them. He's grabbing my glove, B. I hate Tukos Tokos. I really, truly hate Tukos Tokos with a passion. Did you watch Squid Games 3? No. I will eventually, but I have not. Is it season 3 or is it just the end of season 2? Timestamps for references. Yeah, imagine you have like a paragraph list. Give me some other ones. Lauren Murphy smoking with Keith Peterson. The B reference. Ming Yang really does a favor slamming him out cold. His ass out cold. Who are we talking about? Did you watch Sicario? That's an old movie, but yeah. Recommend a series, The Leftovers. What's up, Juan? Tukos. When did Ming Yang fight Tukos? Was that recent? Am I going crazy? Or was that on Dana White's Contender Series? Isn't JDM overrated? A handful of welterweights can beat him. You're not a champion until you defend the belt. He could be a Strickland or Jamal Hill. He's going to split decision whenever Holland. Okay. Did you watch a video of Ben Askren? I saw part of it. I think it was on Contenders. Okay, that's why I didn't remember it as being recent. I don't think JDM's overrated. I think he's still a very good fighter. Come to Minnesota, Joey. I'll think about it. Juan. What are we going to do when I get to Minnesota? Why don't you come pick me up, Juan? Aren't you already always driving around? Why don't you pick me up? Then you had to wrestle in elementary school. Wonderboy does not want to fight you. I threw that one in there for old time's sake. I really threw that one in there for old time's sake. Abel, he beat Holland 21 easy. What are you talking about? I don't think JDM's overrated, but people think Shavkat, Usman, Brady all beat him. Usman does not beat JDM at this point. Juan, fellow Minnesotian in chat. Everyone leave a like. Yeah, if you guys could like the stream. We need to get to 40K subscribers ASAP. We need to get to 40K. We got a half the year left to get 12,000 subs and get to 50K. And that starts with getting to 40K. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do me a favor and go subscribe. I would appreciate it greatly. Oh, what about the Alexander Romanov? Vitor losing the dead body, Anthony Smith. I did see the Ben Askren video. Very depressing and sad. Made me very sad. Made me very sad. But I'm happy he's getting all the support he's getting, man. Who is Max Griffin or Chris Curtis? Chris Curtis. Go watch the prediction videos after. Go watch the prediction video after this. I'm fucked up at the moment. Got to drive home now. No one tell Ice. Dude's driving drunk. Juan strikes me as a guy that drives drunk, man. Like the stream. Thank you. The one who vapes made man around here. The one who vape. Google user. Where's your challenge tonight, man? You see him in chat tonight. Where's your challenge tonight, man? Google user was calling you out like a week ago. Vapes. Bilal's L changed the entire timeline. It did. I've heard the rumors of Justin Ilya in the works for MSG. I hope that shit's not true. If that shit's true, I'm going to throw up. I will legitimately throw up. Excuse me. Oh my God. Who's making this shit? This is so annoying. Okay, there we go. All right, I refreshed it. The search algorithm wasn't showing my live stream up. Anyway. UFC is protecting Ilya from Armin. Hopefully not. I don't see Vape's message. Oh, yeah. Aren't you guys blocked? I forgot. You can't see him. Yeah. So maybe I was wrong. I was like, you knew he wasn't in chat that night. But yeah, I hope they make Armin Ilya next. Otherwise, it's embarrassing, man. Armin should co-main 319. Let him fight Patty at 319. The real question is, why isn't Patty fighting? Why isn't he fighting soon? Why doesn't he already have a fight booked? Is what I'd like to see. That's what I want. And that's sad. I wonder if it's done to him mentally. I think you know why Patty's not fighting. I hope not. Did you see? No, I don't care about the top 50. I don't care. Fazeev needs a title run. They paid him too much. I think we know. Okay. Almost home. Weed is tight. So if Gary Brady is the co-main for 319, rate that card out of 10. I'll say it's a 7 or 8 out of 10. Honestly, it's an 8 out of 10 just because of the main event alone. So main and co-main, give it an 8. I think it's pretty damn sweet. I think it's pretty damn sweet, to be honest. I think you know why they paid him too much. Patty the Batty versus Gaethje. That's the fight to make. Let's run up the likes. Maybe a dono in the works. We'll see about that. I can't believe I left my water somewhere. I wandered around my house too much. I think if Armin makes the weight as a backup for 318, he should get the title shot. That's enough punishment. Give him a break. I agree. He got injured, man. Give Armin a break. I keep forgetting MVP versus Jared is on that card, and again, I've come to the realization MVP fights are either him outpointing someone to a boring decision while showboating or him getting ragdoll. Jared will probably ragdoll him, man. Jared can out-grapple him easily if he wants to. That's the truth. That's the God-honest truth. Hold on, let me see something. Boom. I thought 318 main card was a fake screenshot, but it's actually real. And now Dana's saying it's so badass, man. It's so badass. Okay, time to hop off. DDP versus Khamzat's the fight to watch. That's the fight, man. That is genuinely the fight. I don't know if Jarrett gets it done. Let me go look at that card real quick. Man, I can't wait till it's here. It's a month and a week away. Dricus Du Plessis, Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know what'll be co-main event yet. But it's got alright fights. Jarek Cannonier, Michael Venom Page, Edson Barboza, Jakar Close, Jeff Neal, Carlos Prates. It just needs a co-main event, man. It's got 11 fights. It needs a banger co-main. Hopefully Gary Brady is a co-main. But it's crazy. It's a month away, man. They still don't have nothing. Arman has to fight one more before the... No. He should fight Ilya next, man. Why should Ilya fight like some bum like Patty next? I mean, Patty's not actually a bum, but you get my point. You bet the house on Poirier? We need Gary to step in on short notice to save the day, basically. Let him fight Usman, man. Usman should get another win. If he wants to get in a title discussion, step up. Joe, why is Paulo Costa the co-main on 318 now? Is this true? It is true. I don't know, because the UFC can't make a card to save their lives. It's an embarrassment. It's a complete and utter embarrassment. You got 15 units on Fatima Klein. I got 20 units. Easy win for Gary. Ian beats him everywhere except the wrestling, of course. I brought concert tickets before DDP was even announced. So you got concert tickets instead of watching the fights that night? That's a crazy fight to miss. That's the one fight this year I could not miss for anything. I just hope DDP doesn't pull out, man. He's got a checkered past. He's got a checkered past. He really does. Yeah, Pitbull's co-main was crazy against Dan Ige. Gotta see John Party at DL. I don't even know what that means. Dude's missing the DDP fight. I did see the Ben Askren stuff. It's disturbing. It's sad. He looked horrible. He looked zombified. But hopefully he's on the road to recovery. That's all I can hope for. Hopefully he's on the road to recovery. Same does Khamzat. Nah, Khamzat doesn't, man. Is UFC nearing the end of its prime? There's peaks and valleys. I hope that the end of this year will be a peak. There's a lot of big fights the UFC can make coming up. Imagine Ilya Arman, Hank Pereira, Aspinall Gane, Islam JDM. What else am I forgetting? Volk versus Mavsar. Volk versus Gene Silva. Mavsar versus Gene Silva. There's a lot of fights that can be made. Marab versus whoever. Honestly, Mario Batista is a banger. UFC has the ability to make good fights. They just don't half the time. All these dudes still making fun of Askren are so weird. I don't get it, man. I don't know if they're making fun of, but they keep asking about him. Hank Pereira ain't happen until February next year. Marab Umar too. I would love that fight. Yeah, I don't think Pereira wants to smoke, man. I don't think Pereira ever fights Ankalaev again. Gun to my head, I may be wrong on this one. It's not like I'm going out of my way to make video after video after video, but gun to my head, Pereira never steps in that cage against Ank ever again. Isn't it funny how Pereira was fighting everyone left and right and Mr. Active, this and that, but he never wanted to fight Ank, and then he fought Ank, lost, and now he doesn't want the rematch? And people are going to call Ank alive. Remember this when people call Ank alive inactive next year? Like, let's say Ankalaev finally gets booked and somehow gets injured. Then people are going to say, oh, he's inactive, man. Meanwhile, he wanted to fight for months. So the UFC stalled him out because Pereira's got favoritism. Good decision by Khamzat to come to the States a month before the fight. I remember you saying the fight happened and it might actually happen. When the fight happened and it might actually happen. Oh, you remember me saying they would never rematch. I said that before the fight. I said Pereira would get beat so decisively he won't want a rematch. I screamed it from the rooftops. So do you agree on the negative 625 line on Ilya Patty? No. No, I think Ilya wins, but I think it's much closer. What's the worst meal you've had? Wingstop. Detroit Lakes, Minnesota is hosting Wee Fest. Drop 400 concert before I buy the Chicago card. What do you mean you buy the Chicago card? You haven't bought Chicago card anything. Joey, people keep bringing up DDP being different fighter after the nose surgery, but man, Brunson fight can't get out of my mind. He was getting out-muscled and out-skilled by Derek. Dude, go look at the Darren Till fight too. It's funny how Ank's out here begging to fight anyone, yet people keep pushing his baseless claims he only fights in Abu Dhabi. I know. I know, bro. And then they'll say he's inactive. Then they say he's inactive. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's funny how Merab was calling out Sean, who didn't even fight after his L. Now he's saying Umar needs 2-3. Dude, Merab's made himself look like a massive hypocrite, and it's annoying. It's annoying as hell. He's made himself look really dumb. Till almost had a Darce. Till was beating him up, man. I think it was in the second round, late second round. Fight night, Abu Dhabi. Khamzat's going to finish him in the first round, bro. And I'm taking the biggest victory lap ever. Ank only fights in Azerbaijan. I bought concert tickets before the Chicago card was announced. Okay. Is the UFC exploiting fighters who come from impoverished or desperate backgrounds? I don't know. Maybe to a certain extent. Much respect, Joey. Hope all is well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, it takes 1 second. Like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed. If Chimaev finishes Saad in 1, is that a bigger victory lap than Bilal Leon and Ank Alex? I don't know. I don't know. It'll be one of the biggest, man. It'll be one of the biggest. But the only reason I don't know is because, watch, I guarantee after Khamzat beats him, people will say, man, look at the odds, man, because Khamzat's going to end up being a favorite. They're going to say, look at the odds maker, man. You just act like you picked an underdog. People will say that. It's always the same song and dance, man. Joey, if Chimaev, I already read that. They're better fighters per capita. They gave Kobe a title shot for making weight, but wouldn't do it for Armin. I know. Wouldn't do it for Bilal for like a 12 unbeaten streak. Man, the Colby title shot was so bad, man. That really aggravated me. Does Patty suffer his first KO loss against Ilian? No. Yeah, probably. By the way, the odds for Boers DDP are getting tighter and tighter. Boers won as a negative 250. Now he's like 150, negative 150. Only going to get smaller from there. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. I'm like at a negative 350 in my confidence. Hired a famed striking coach. Striking coach ain't going to help him, man. It doesn't help you get pumped blood from your neck to your brain. Fight night Abu Dhabi is better than 318? Yes. Why, yes, it is. Camille finally decided to show his face around here. I think Ilya will sub Patty to prove he's the better grappler. Maybe. I did see the pictures of Armin and Khamzat in camp. I saw that on Twitter at some point. Let me see if there's anything else. Charles Oliveira says he has no memory. Dude. Damn, that's wild. Alrighty. Yeah, man, this never mind, I'm not even gonna mention it. Charles fans, cringe you tell Boer's odds getting tighter. This means we making more money when he tools DDP. Agreed. It's fair criticism that Ilya's not beating any fighter in their prime. I think it's somewhat fair. I mean, it's true. In a perfect world, Ilya will fight Armin Dustin, and Justin will retire, and Gamrot continues to be on the Apex Arena Fight Night cards. I eventually want to see Ilya against some of the new breeds. Like, imagine Ilya versus, like, Fair ZM at some point. That'll never happen, though. But definitely Armin. He's got to fight Armin at least. Jay, isn't it crazy how no one's shitting on Charles? My computer did the bullshit. Shitting on Charles for the KO loss to Poirier when if Alex were to KO Ank the same manner, they'd be saying he was undeserving and overrated. I mean, to a certain extent, yeah. But that's just fans, man. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Good night, VT. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Joe, I like your beard. Thank you. Joey, the more I'm thinking about it, I don't think in my entire time watching the sport I've been more hyped for a fight than Khamzat DDP, just thinking about it. DDP's going to pull out. I'm not even letting myself get excited until fight night. I'm convinced DDP's pulling out. Why the hell would I waste my time on a washed-up retirement fight between Max and Poirier with some fake-ass WWE belt on the line? It's not even... Dude, it's a fake belt. Because not only is it a WWE belt, Max doesn't even deserve to have it. Max doesn't even deserve to have it, man. That's the God-honest truth. That's really the God-honest truth. I wouldn't blame you if you skip that card. Are you going to skip it? 318? Don't scare me like that, dude. I'm just convinced, man. It's happened one too many times. When they're walking out, I'll be excited. Right now, I'm already let myself get too excited. I've already let myself get too excited, man. And it just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. But hopefully I just set myself up for a massive surprise. Is what I'm hoping for. George, thank you for gifting 1 membership. Appreciate you, George. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's awesome, man. Thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Skipping for sure. Win George. How would grappling match between Khamzat and Islam go? I feel like the size and skill and some nuance in between. I have no idea on that one. I couldn't tell you. I think they're both super skilled. I think Khamzat's bigger, so it's probably favor him. But if I had to just guess who has better jiu-jitsu, I'd say Islam slightly. Topuria needs his bloody nose smacked off. Yeah. Do you know anyone? Armin will. Armin already exposed Ilya for the weight misser that he is. He already exposed him for the weight missing scoundrel that he is. That's the God honest truth, man. Boars tools Armin all the time. Islam is similar size. Nah, man, Khamzat is just the best grappler. I think I've seen it all. That's why I really think he's going to go out there and get DDP out of there in the first. I really do believe that. I can't imagine DDP stuffing the takedowns. Can you? I can't imagine it. Are you live streaming on Saturday? Probably. I say 70% chance I do. We all know DDP versus Amavov is happening before Khamzat DDP. Come on, guys. Let's smash the like. But yeah, if you guys could like the stream. Like the stream. Let's see how many subs we got right now. We have 38,306. 38,306. That's wild. That is wild. Damn. We need to pick up the pace. We need to pick up the pace on subs. We got 6 months left. And I need to get to 50K before the end of the year. A first round sub against DDP should put Khamzat near the top 5 pound for round. Probably. Khamzat pulling out for sure. Usman's known for having great endurance, and in round 3 was still getting walked down by boars. Dude, Khamzat's win over Usman on short notice is one of the most underrated wins of all time. I think the plan for DDP is to shoot first on Khamzat to take him out of his usual spot and force some weird shit to happen. DDP thrives in chaotic, weird situations. Dude, you just made that up. If he shoots on Khamzat, it's going to be the most memeable moment ever because he's literally going to get Darce choked right away. And everyone's going to laugh at him. He's going to get Darce right away. You just made that up. I swear some people just try to be edgy and think they're smarter than they actually are. I have no doubts that will not happen. DDP already said he wouldn't impress her. I don't believe him. He's just made full of shit. And if he does, I hope he does. He's going to get darsed in 20 seconds. And everyone, imagine DDP comes out, shoots a takedown right away, and gets darsed right away. He'll never live that down. His career will literally be over. Go from champion to career over. When Khamzat shoots a takedown, he goes below opponent's knee, which eliminates the chance of getting KO'd by a knee. Okay. Keep spitting facts. Thank you. Who wins, Day Ritter or Whitaker? Day Ritter. Whitaker's soul was taken. I think I always done from everything, bro. I think I always done from everything. From my understanding, man. I don't even think he's tweeting anymore. Let me go look. I think he's just enjoying the retirement. Yeah. He has in his bio, retiree. His last tweet is my final column. Damn. Yeah, his website. Just the last article. That's wild. That is wild. I wonder if he'll come back at all. I wonder if he'll cover a little bit here and there. D. Michael, thank you for the $4.99. Did you see the news surrounding Tim Kennedy and Stolen Valor? He gave a half-ass apology. Dude, I made an hour video on this like 7 months ago, but I did see the half-ass apology. I almost want to do an updated video on it, but it's almost redundant at this point, but I could easily do a video on that. About time, man. He got exposed badly. But yeah, I did see it. Search my channel. You'll find a video. I did about an hour video. I think it was the last video of last year, matter of fact. Let me take a look. 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 Tim Kennedy. I knew that dude was a fraud. 54 minutes. 54. That was a piece of work right there. Yep, December 31st, 2024. That got almost 50,000 views. I'll consider doing a video on that, but I don't know if I feel like it. But Tim Kennedy's such a little bitch, man. He's such a little poos. I would love to shit on him again. Maybe I'll just make a quick video going over it. Could be a quick like 12-minute video, 15-minute video max. But thank you for the $4.99 D. Michael. Imagine Kevin's last card was 312. Ooh, that's crazy. Glad you got the interviews when you did. Yeah, I'm sure I could probably get him on. When you sent the pic at Tim Kennedy's tweet, was that the first time hearing about Tim apologize? I don't remember, to be honest. I don't remember. I think you might have been the first to break it to me, but I might have already seen it. I really don't remember. So many videos you got to do, pump out a 10-minute video instead of the longer videos. Yeah, it's just usually what happens is I come up with a video idea. Then I think about, what do I got to include in this video? And then it's like, oh, I want to include this. Then I got to include this. If I include that, I got to include this. And then it just ends up going too long. You think Tim Kennedy watched your video? Probably not. D. Michael, thank you for the $4.99. He only did it because he's under investigation by the DOD. Why is that? Why is that? Wasn't there like a video apparently of him making false claims? Wasn't there like a video of him making false claims? Alex, thank you for the 22 months of membership. You're not welcome in Portland. I'd Boston grab you. Do you actually live in Portland? I'd whoop you like a dog, Alex. I'd grab you by your hair. Your little greasy hair. And I'd maul you like the little... Let me stop. But thank you, D. Michael, for the $4.99. I think Bo is underskilled as compared to undersized. Yeah, he's underskilled for sure. All right, Matthew Tom. We're not going to joke about something like that, dude. Just calm down. They're getting a timeout for that one. I feel like Tim Kennedy is likely to have a money fraud scandal. 100%. Remember, I covered it in my video, and it came out to be true. He basically like set his friend up to cover for him in a video, and then his friend didn't like the way it was, and then his friend came out and exposed him even more. If UFC pay-per-view happens at the White House, just keep Kevin Holland away from the card. Glazing will be embarrassing for show. If Bo is getting ragdolled by guys at middleweight, what do you think will happen at 170 where the wrestlers are better? Yeah, Bo will get ragdolled by a lot of those guys. Kevin was opening the main card at 316. Now he's part of the feature fight. I know. Featured fight. Don't be surprised if Paulo Costa pulls out and then we get Roman Kopylov, Kevin Holland co-main event. You like my videos long? So why is the DOD investigating him, D. Michael? What's even the point of Stolen Valor? Like, you're that insecure about yourself, you have to make shit up. Essentially, you're an insecure beta male soy boy. You're so insecure about your body of work, you have to lie. But he's a piece of shit, man. He made a whole video saying that everyone calling him out was wrong. If you really want to know like the full Tim Kennedy story, go watch my video that I did it's 54 minutes. Sometimes I think Dana watches your videos. He went out of his way to say how badass the card was. Dude, I swear, did somebody send him a screenshot or something? That was too fucking coincidental, but I don't think so. But that was wild, man. If that video got like 100K, I'd be like, okay, he saw it. He went out of his way to promote a card that's dog shit. Sean Strickland, Stolen Valor. Imagine stealing Valor, man. That's just embarrassing. Yeah, Dana was funny. He said UFC 318 so badass. It's horrible, man. Joey's fucked up 3 months ago, and my boss just realized the fuck up and blamed it on someone else. I don't even know what you mean. Joe, if you come to Westland, Oregon, chill, and I will fold you. I'd fold you, Fernando, like the little bitch you are. Dana said it's so bad. Ateba Gutierrez. Ateba Gutierrez. I got 7 units on Ateba Gutierrez, man. I got some units on him. I bet Tim is getting sued. Hopefully he does, man. He profited off all that. Stolen valor for monetary gain is a federal crime. I mean, dude, he deserves to be publicly dragged. Shit's embarrassing, man. It's like one of those weirdos who didn't serve in the military wearing like a military uniform to get like discounts at restaurants. I don't know about the Jones situation. I mean, everyone was talking about that. You know what I did find weird? Do you guys remember when I was one of the first people to bring up the Chael Sonnen John Jones Dana White thing? And then the next press conference he did, he literally brought it up on his own volition. I thought that was weird. So anything's possible, man. I honestly think Dana White has seen the channel at some point. He hates my guts. And he waits to hear what I don't want and intentionally does it just to piss me off. He's that level petty, man. He's that level petty. He waits to see what I don't want and then he does it just to piss me off because I criticize him. I'm about to just start hyping up Dana. Or I'm about to start saying I want stuff that I don't actually want. Tim Kennedy's favorite movie was definitely The Patriot, and he thinks he's Mel Gibson in that movie. Probably. Joe, on top of that, Tim Kennedy went crying on a podcast for years saying he was robbed in the Yole fight, but that motherfucker was grabbing Yole's gloves. Dude, you know I covered that in the video, right? That shit pissed me off right then and there. That shit pissed me off right then and there. Maybe Lene watches and fills Dana in. It's possible, man. They probably had their finger on the pulse. I don't know. Start making Power Slap content. I bet you I could get credentialed for Power Slap. If I just start making Power Slap content. Dana's been checked out since the Power Slap debut. Brendan Schaub reckons Mike Tyson wouldn't last a minute with him. Yeah, okay. But the fact he came out, man, this card's badass, bro. This card's really badass, man. Damn, I just remembered something. Fuck, man. I don't know how I keep doing this by mistake. My account, billing. Boom. Hold on 1 second. Give me one. I just remembered something. I don't know. Anyway, Dana was hate watching Lucas Tracy during UFC 300 build up. So Jamal Hill cut, or will he get another fight? Jamal Hill will get another fight. Worst pay-per-view this year, and Dana after the event will say how he proved the people wrong again. Oh, he always will. He will definitely do that. I can't believe I messed this shit up. All right. Jamal Hill is ranked still. Where's he ranked at? Oliveira wanting to come back this year is a dumb idea. What happened to Hill in your brain? Dude said he wants to come back in 4 months. How is Max defending a belt he lost to Ilya? He said that Ilya doesn't even... He should try to get the real belt. He should try to get the real belt. Let me see something. Damn. Hope Dustin get a title shot against Max. Dude, I'm telling you, if Dustin wins, he's going to stick around. How does Ilya prime Poirier go? I think Ilya still wins, but that'd be a banger fight. That's why I think Poirier is going to stick around. I think Poirier is going to stop Ilya. Hold on. Who do you think wins, Max or Charles? Probably Max. Probably Max. I think Charles is out of his prime, man, taking too much damage. Can you imagine what Ilya would do to the current ghost of old man Poirier? He would KO Poirier. For show. But them in their primes, man, that'd be a banger fight. I just can't believe Max is parading around like he's the actual BMF champ. It's a fake-ass BMF title, and it's even a fake. It's double fake. I don't know what Dana is doing in boxing, if it's bombarded before with Zuffa boxing. I have no idea. Dana's been saying he's doing Zuffa boxing, this and that. Who do you think would win, Arman or Dustin? Arman. I think Arman would definitely beat Dustin at this point in their careers. For show. Oliveira wanting to come back in general this quickly is too much, man. It's bad for your overall brain health. And plus, it's setting him up for failure. He wants to come back 4 months from now. At least say December. Ilya's hittable DP could clip him. Sure. Sure. How does JDM Ilya go? I think JDM would be too big, too strong. I think he'd finish Ilya. Who do you think is more rightful number one contender out of Arman or Evloev? Evloev, I would say. undefeated. Has a really good resume. I would go Evlev. Armin's up there, though. I can't believe someone would even ask, how does JDM Ilya go? When's Tough 31 finale? No idea. How does Sandhagen finish Marab? It would have to be like a flying knee because Sandhagen doesn't have any power anywhere else. People massively overrate Dustin's power. Yeah, because he knocked out BSD, I guess. Why is UFC doing Max Dustin rather than the typical pass the torch old versus young gun matchup? I guess they tried it with BSD and they already... Dustin already sent him back. Dustin's not retiring. You guys should know that. Dustin's not retiring. You guys should really know that. He's going to stick around. I mean, who's asking for Max Dustin 3 when Dustin already beat him twice? I mean, you know how embarrassing it's going to be to watch Dustin wrap that fake-ass belt around his waist and, like, be like, I'm going out on top, man. It's the corniest belt ever. Dustin loses, he's going to retire, at least for a year, and then he'll come back after that, too. Dustin slept Conor, never forget. Dustin ended Conor's career. Think about it. It's been 4 years. DP retiring. I believe it now that he said he can't wait to take steroids. If he wins, dude, he's going to try to get a title shot. Mark my words. He's going to try to get a title shot. JDM's the lineal BMF. They want Dustin to get another belt and retire. I was there at 264. That's crazy, bro. I know it sounds dumb because he already beat Max twice, but Max is going to dominate Dustin. We'll see. If he eye gouges him twice in the first round, do you think Jones will beat Francis at heavyweight? Probably. I don't know. I'd pick Jones, but I think Francis could slump him. I'd pick Jones over everybody at heavyweight. Only thing I'm looking forward to for 318 is Dulatov's debut. Fair enough. The Dustin Max presser will be fire. Yeah. I'm going to take Dustin out in the third round. Man. I'm the BMF, man. DP, a dog. He'll eye gouge back, hopefully. Can't wait. Can't blame Dustin, though. He didn't even want this fight. UFC just sucks at matchmaking. Isn't that wild? Couldn't even give Dustin who he wanted for his retirement fight. Should be Dustin Gaethje 3. Alien DDP were on the prelims at 264. That's crazy. That really is crazy when you think about it. We're going to find out Saturday night, brother. Yeah, we'll find out Saturday night, brother. I can't believe Max is like a cult-like following. And I like Max, but the cult-like following he has is annoying. DP's one of the fighters that Dana actually likes. I don't think it's true, man. He tried to bully him into fighting BSD. And Dustin said, nope. He said, you're excited to predict for the next card. Rob Loki, the pound-for-pound number 1. Nah, I think it should be Islam. I think he's pound-for-pound number 1. Man, oh man, I'm pissed that I didn't bring my drink. Oh shit, my power must have went out. I got this floating light bulb over here. There we go, I fixed it. How perfect would it be if we get Ilya Armin for December? Maybe Dana will get rid of his case if he's the backup for 318. Hopefully. When are you going to drop your predictions for the event this Saturday? That just goes to show how YouTube is broken. I already dropped it. It's out on the channel. I dropped it earlier tonight. Man. I got to drop another video. I can't look at the views on that. I got to do another video. They end up showing Gaethje on the screen. Dude, why does what is the favoritism? Do you think Khamzat would beat Prime Izzy? I'll say yeah. Khamzat's just too good, man. I mean, think about it. It's actually not talked about enough. Izzy was exhausted, and DDP caught him in a scramble, but it was kind of a neck crank. I like what best when you make the investigation videos. I'm glad you enjoy those, brother. Thank you, brother. We'll find out Saturday night, brother. I'll finish him in the third round, brother. Who will fight for the middleweight title next? Winner of Kaio Amavov or the winner of RDR? Winner of Kaio Amavov. Which will be Amavov most likely. The George Piro videos are the best ones you ever did. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. They were great videos. There'll be a time where something like that pops up again. There'll be a time where something pops up like that again. The Max impression. The third round. I knew Max would be. I thought I was high on Max when he first came into the UFC. Rob Razor, close decision to Umar and 2 wins to O'Malley. Can't make him pound for pound. Number 1, agreed. Say the best is bless. No. I kind of find Max a bit corny, if we're being honest here. If we're being honest here. I'm trying to think what video I should do. I could do that Dean Thomas video. Hey, brother, it is what it is. We find out Saturday night. What's crazy is I got a lot of shit for being super confident in Ilya, KO, and Max. I got a lot of shit for that one. Damn, 308 was good to me now. I was super confident Ilya would win. I was super confident Khamzat would win. I was super confident Ank would win. Just breathe, Shug. Never forget Conor McGregor was used as a media vehicle. Facts. Facts. What an embarrassment, man. They used Conor McGregor as a media vehicle. Will Armin Tsarukyan fight Patty, Dan Hooker, or Ilya? I hope Ilya. Max was having some success versus Ilya. We'll watch it on my Patreon. We'll watch it on my Patreon. I'll have it on screen. We'll all watch it. We'll all watch it together on the Patreon. Max low IQ even before 1,000 hits to the dome. Max is overrated. I've been saying it for a while. He's very good, but he's overrated. People here overrate it and thinks that means you're saying they suck, which is simply not true. They ditched USADA for no reason. They ditched it because they wanted it all to be in-house, man. And nobody even called that out. The media didn't call it out. Remember when he was saying he wanted the Baldy to step away and run their independent drug testing? No, the person is in their pocket. Now, for real, the Patreon going to go crazy? I don't think it will. It could. Why are the new press conferences so boring? Because they are. They've always been, man. They've always been boring. Think Bo was overrated or never that good? Both. He was never that good, but also he was overrated. People acted like he was actually good, man. It's crazy. He's not that good. Pops for steroids have gone way down since they started allowing picograms. Oh, USADA, I believe, had far more integrity than the in-house UFC drug testing program that nobody even calls out. The people's main events. Damn, I can't believe the predictions are shit in the bed this bad. If bummy-ass media members posting nothing get 100 people, the sky's the limit. True. Ilya is dominating everyone, but I see the future where someone will head kick KO him. Don't trade punches with him. Fight smart. Why do you keep saying Tom's overrated? Because he's the most overrated fighter on the entire roster. Tom Aspinall is the most overrated fighter on the entire roster. That's a fact. And you can run and tell that. And you can run and tell that, homeboy. Damn. We need Khamzat versus Bo Nichols so we can get that bummy Penn State wrestling. Dude, he would actually get ragged out and dumped on his head. I promise you that. He'd be so embarrassed. He'd never show his face again. Strangely applaud Dana for shooting down Cowboy coming back after taking gear. Yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to let him come back. But it looks like they're not, man. We're already halfway through the year. What happened to Masvidal's comeback, too? Will Peyton Talbot ever become top 5? I'll say no. But it's possible. It's possible for show. Is there a world where JDM head kick KOs Islam come back down to lightweight and get slept by Ilya and it all comes full circle? I doubt it, but it's possible. It could happen. But you never really know, man. You know, MMA is a weird sport. Remember Masvidal said he was coming back? He did like a Brett Okamoto interview or some shit. Anybody? Would be the best prospect from the U.S.? Who? Who would be the best prospect from the U.S.? I don't know. Give me some options and I'll tell you. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot of good American prospects, to be honest. Somehow nothing but the Americans. Most of the Americans are just betas. Masvidal versus Cowboy, book it. Masvidal versus Cowboy, book it. Masvidal thought he was coming back. UFC said, hell nah. Jorge getting robbed against Nate Diaz undermine the comeback. Oh, in the boxing match? Remember when somebody said Cowboy McGregor 2 was the fight to make? I vaguely remember that. What a joke that is. The UFC fucked up not doing McGregor Masvidal when they could have. That would have been a massive fight. They should have made that. Strickland versus Bo for the Ultimate Beta Soy Championship. Makes a lot of sense, man. They're both super beta and super soy. That ought to really upset some people. They don't want Masvidal back because it would promote his MMA organization. Maybe. Jacob Smith is a prospect still early in his career. Yeah, there you go. Jacob Smith. They should have made McGregor Masvidal over Masvidal Diaz. It would have been humongous, bro. Isn't it sad we never got McGregor Diaz 3? Colby called you out during his poker game to a sumo match. I would love if he did, but I'm sure that it's not true. I'm sure that that's not true, but I'd love if he did. I'd whoop him like a dog, man, in any type of match. Now McGregor never coming back? Yeah, I don't think so. Don't disrespect Strickland. He's a marauder. Strickland's a bum, dude. Where's that Joe Pyfer retort? He was subliminal with you on air. I don't know if he was talking about me. A couple people messaged me about that. I don't think he's talking about me. But maybe he was. He was saying there's this dude on YouTube that acts like he can he can beat up the fighters. I wish, dude, if he would have said my name, man, that shit would have been funny as hell. I'd have just laughed at it. Took vacation last week, took the day off tomorrow. Hey, man, I like it. You got to look out for yourself, man. If you died tomorrow, they'd replace you tomorrow. Tukos Tokos on the main card this weekend? Yeah. I know, bro. Pyfer was definitely talking about you. I don't know that he was, bro. He could have been talking about anyone. He could have been talking about anyone. But like a couple people messaged me about that. I don't know if did I actually listen to it? I can't remember. I don't know. I think I did. He knows not to mention it. Yeah, he don't want to mention my name. He don't want this fucking smoke. I'd embarrass him. Pyfer definitely watches videos about himself, especially the negative ones. I should just make like a 60-minute Pyfer hit piece. Just for the lulz, just to piss him off, man. What a bum he is. Imagine how funny that'd be. But he was saying there's some dude on YouTube that acts like he could fuck him up. I'd whoop Pyfer like a dog. But Pyfer wouldn't step to these waters, man. Strickland hypes up a fight, gives us a snooze fest. When it comes to making fun of him, he comes in and tries the cheap shot, joke of a fighter. Then he cries. 60-minute Joe Pyfer hate video, just make fun of him for being ginger. Yeah, and put Sean Brady in the video too, make fun of his height. Sean Brady's super sensitive about his height. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much right now, buddy. Imagine they make Ilya Paul match. That would never happen. The road goes through Baltimore, Maryland. Piper's fucked. Imagine they like the stream. Thank you, Vapes. Then we already gone an hour and 15. Joey, I watch your old videos all day at work since I've been driving for a living. Damn, you watch the streams too? That's wild, bro. You're just watching different videos and streams while you're working? That's wild. That is wild. If Brendan Allen loses, Piper would be an awesome fight. Who could we see at the White House as a main event? It's not going to happen, bro. I think Piper watches the vids because we all know Dana does. How much do you think Dana sees of MMA YouTube, genuinely? I don't think he's sitting around watching them, but maybe he's like heard about them. Like there's probably someone that like scans social media and gives them like daily briefs of what's going on social media wise, like vibes and whatnot. Would be my guess. I don't think he's watching these videos of anyone. Is what I would say. If I had to. Max Holloway say Ilya's title wins open the door for the ultimate rematch of lightweight. I was over the moon. A lot of people be like, oh my God, what the hell? Why is he coming to 155? I was over the moon when Ilya announced he's coming to 155. Then I found out he got the title shot. I was like, oh my gosh. I would think I was the happiest man alive. So basically, he's Ilya's cuck. I have history with two guys. They're fighting. They're figuring out my fight. We have the BMF title fight. So I know old boys like walking around with the BMF. If he wants the authentic one, he needs to find me. Max says Ilya needs to find him if he wants the authentic one. What an embarrassment. Dude says Max said Ilya needs to find him for the authentic BMF. You ran away, you bum. Who you got, Marab or Umar? I'd take Umar in a rematch. Would you attend Power Slap if the UFC invited you as an influencer? Sure. Just got here. 1 more hour for me, Joey. Don't F me, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, bro. You better become a made man quick. You better become a made man real quick. I guarantee Max is going to drag the Gaethje KO like Leon did the whole headshot dead thing. Honestly, you're probably right. But I think it's so crazy that Ilya really embarrassed him bad. Dana White needs to be kicked to the curb. I wonder who would replace him. It would be Hunter Campbell. I don't know how much better things would be. I'm worried Dana leaving because I can read Dana like a book. Dana 100% watches hours of YouTube every way. He's pretty much admitted it. Okay. Dude's chanting 1 more hour in the chat, it seems. Sauger wants 1 more hour. I don't know about 1 more hour. A little bit longer. Somebody needs to become a made man around here, and I'll go another hour. That's for sure. But yeah, Max is always going to be living vicariously off of that last-second KO against Justin Gaethje after he eye-poked him brutally twice. 4 more hours. Dude said 4 more hours. I don't know if I can do 4 more hours. How's the dog? Rewind back to the first 30 seconds of the stream if you want to see how's the dog. If you want to see how the dog's doing. If you want to see how the dog's doing. He was in the very beginning of the stream. Let me rewind it. I'm watching myself. There we go. He didn't catch it. He embarrassed me. What is the dog? How about this kid, Raul Valley? Getting what are we talking about? I don't even know. What kid? Dude did an interview and said, I know Dustin will stand in the center for the last 10 seconds. Max said that. Dog's name is Columbo. Did you, Max, call out Ilya for the BMF? It was an embarrassment, man. Shit's an embarrassment. Google him. Damn, you're asking for a whole lot. Raul Valley found not guilty of murdering in James McGrath case. Let's see. Freeman Wednesday after jury acquitted him of murder charged in a fatal stabbing. The jury had been deliberating since Monday morning, announced the verdicts one day after. Dude, that would be nerve-wracking. Agreed they were hopelessly deadlocked on a lesser included reckless manslaughter charge. The jury also found not guilty on intentional first-degree assault in the stabbing of Ryan Hines, but were deadlocked on the charges of reckless first-degree assault. They found Valley not guilty of intentional second-degree assault in this. What's the story? What's the part I need to read, man? Man, that's got to be a relief. I haven't heard the full story. Joe, are you coming to UFC 319? I am not. What was the inspiration for the dog's name? We just thought it was a cool name. The BMF is the most prized possession in combat sports. Who said that? Joe, is Bilal Leon your favorite moment of 2024? Probably the takedown, the high crotch takedown, yes. I'll have to check out like a video on the full story, but it seems like he was acquitted. He and his friends showed up to 2 parties on a single night, fought multiple people. He got jumped, whipped out a knife, and went ape. The people that were jumping him, is it one person that died and that was the person? Is that what you're saying? That's wild. That is wild, bro. I mean, that's crazy, man. That really is crazy. But I guess it is what it is. 4 stabbed, 1 died. Damn. So he was just swinging indiscriminately. Joe, who are your top 3 favorite fighters in the UFC? I don't know, man. I'm terrible at listing fighters. I don't, and it's for me, it's about fighters I like to watch. You'd mop the floor with Bilal. That's crazy. Weirdest thing. Okay. Joey on your top 3. Remember when Justin Gaethje said BMF? Okay. That was Justin Gaethje who said that. I vaguely remember that. Don't let him booty you, son. Don't let him booty you, son. Don't let him drop you on your bald spot, son. I think the crazy thing is that dude who like murdered all those college students in like a house. He murdered like 4 people. How the hell does that he even get that? How does he get that many people with one knife, man? I don't know what the whole story behind that was, but I remember they had no idea who did it at first. The Idaho murders, yeah. Wasn't it like 4 people at once? He went in there like systematically stabbed them. He got a plea deal? How the hell did he get a plea deal, man? Wasn't he like found with evidence in his car? I mean, that's just insane. That's just insane in my opinion. How does he not get the death penalty? I don't know. Tukos deserves a title shot next, win or lose. Yeah, sure. Plea deal is smart for the government, though. He gave up the right to appeal. I mean, I guess so. Admit to the crime, no death penalty. I mean, I guess so. I guess so, man. Saves the government money, but still. Imagine being such a puss that you break into a home and stab 4 innocent people for literally basically no reason. They should let him admit to it, and then they should be like, yeet. Yes, I seen the Askren video. Askren posted it. It's sad. I bet he regrets it now. The way I see it, like if you're out brutally murdering people, at the bare minimum, like you're willing to go to jail for the rest of your life surrounded by men. Surrounded by men for the rest of your life, nothing but men. In some dirty ass prison. I mean, like that's at the bare minimum. You're surrounded by men for the rest of your life. In a dirty-ass prison, eating shitty food. I don't know. It wouldn't even be worth it. Do you remember when Ariel was advocating for Leon McGregor for the belt instead of Bilal? Yeah, but he cries about Aspinall Jones. I bet he regrets it now. I guess so. Only casuals think a UFC event is bad. You must be a casual. Joe, I miss your interest for Jamal Hill videos. Well, there'll be another one. Some say he was... Okay. I think he should let the family take care of him. He should get the same thing that he done to the poor people. You know, I actually watched a little bit of a documentary on HBO the other day. My fiance was watching it. Has anyone seen the documentary about Karen Reed? I'd never heard of it at all until I seen this documentary. Has anyone seen that documentary? It's a travesty what the UFC did to Tom Aspinall. We need another Colby or Chandler hate vid. I got slop top from Karen Reed, bro. I feel like you just made that up, but okay. I don't get why police framed Karen Reed rather than just say the guy slipped and fell. Dude, she's 100% innocent. None of it made any sense from the very jump. When I was watching it, I'm like, how does this even make sense? Like, I can't even concoct a real scenario where this even happened. It made no sense at all. And I don't know how the first jury was a hung jury. How the fuck were they hung? How were they not? It's beyond a reasonable doubt. I didn't even think 5% she was guilty. I didn't even think 5%. And I'm very good at judging that type of stuff. I can tell pretty quickly. And I knew right away. I'm like, oh, she's innocent. I think something happened to him in that house. 100%. 100%. Dude's destroying his phone and throwing it away on an army base. He got rid of his dog. They never searched the house. The dudes presenting the evidence are friends with the dude who lived in the house. I mean, all. Joey, hypothetically, I feel like I don't think anyone would beat Khamzat from 155 to 185, all jokes aside. I mean, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say what would happen. It's really hard to say, to be honest. It's hard to say. Hold on. Anyway, 100% police had a brawl and dude accidentally died, or it was deliberate. Something like that. Yeah, or they were pissed, knocked him out, threw him outside thinking he would wake up and walk it off, and then he died out there, and they didn't realize it because they were drunk. Sean Combs not guilty and pretty much got off on all charges just because he had some money. It's ridiculous. Who knows, man? I didn't follow that story at all, but who knows? You don't really know. A lot of people just kind of go off vibes a lot of the time. I can't stand Sean Strickland, man. Sean Strickland's a clown. More likely Tom versus John or Francis. Tom versus John is more likely. I think Tom versus John is more likely. Damn, chat died off. It's already too late. Chat died off on me tonight. Sauger wanted a full another hour. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Here, we'll put this up. Let's see. This is definitely not going to happen. 2-hour stream. Boom. I am one of MMA Joey's biggest hate watchers. And today at the grocery store, he caught me in public, pointing down to the center of the grocery store right away and beating me up Bo Nickal style. I made him quit. And I'm pissed I don't have my water right now. If I were to go to 2 hours, I got to go get a water. Find my water. I just watched your older video you did on Tom Aspinall killing Dana White and John Jones in an interview. What do you mean killing them? And embarrassing them, I guess? Embarrassing them? We gotta still have that pool party at Sauger's house, man. I'm coming out next week, Sauger. Send me the Addy. Imagine I really went on vacation to Sauger's house. It looks nice enough to go on vacation. Who's next for Sugar Sean? They'll give him a layup. They'll give him like a Rob Font or a Ricky Simone or a Figgy. Figgy will be the toughest guy that has to fight. Figgy will be the toughest guy they would book, I think. SoCal is great for vacation, not for living there. Everyone counting that van. I got him winning. Everyone counting him out. A lot of people were counting him out against Royval. I wouldn't say everyone. Is Islam beating JDM? Yes, he'll Darstroke him. He'll Darstroke him. For sure. JDM has decent scrambles, but I just feel like he's going to get caught. Just saw the highlights of your fight when Nickal was gnarly. You whooped him up. I did whoop him up. I made him quit. For show. Damn. Chat's dead tonight, boys. I guess it is time to go. I put up a goal for no reason. Movsar beats Pico, then fights Volk in December. I hope so. Volk said he wanted to take some time off. I think he's having a kid or something. And he wanted to sit out for a bit. So I'm hoping that's the next fight, no matter what. That knee was picture perfect. Are you going to sit out and demand a title shot like Strickland or fight another contender? I'm going to sit out and demand a title shot. Why not? Why not sit out and demand a title shot? If Humble Nickal exists, could he enter the top 5? No. Nickal will never be top 5 unless he gets gifted away there. Jones tendered the USADA pool. The UFC's testing pool is different than USADA. They can just let anyone in and out. They can just let anybody in and out. That's the truth. Movsar Pico is right around the corner. It's only 2 weeks away. Right? I believe so. Let me look. I think I should sit out and demand a BMF title fight. I think it's 2 weeks away from this Saturday, right? Yup. UFC Abu Dhabi. It's 5-round co-main event, too. Let me go look at 318. I got to get my predictions on point here. Bruno Fajeda, Jackson McVeigh, Ryan Spann, Lucas Dresky, Acheba Gutierrez, Robert Valentine, Francisco Prada, Nikolai Veretnikov, Jimmy Crute, Marcin Prashnio, Carly Judas, Nicolo Cagliari. Kyler Phillips, Vinicius Oliveira, I like. I don't know if Fugit Islam Dulatov is decent. Damn, main card, bro. They haven't even reorganized this properly on Tapology. Gonna be mad funny when Movsar gets a finish. It is true. Joey, can Movsar outbox that fraud Pico? He could. Bro, you come to my house and you won't leave, you donkey. What do you mean? I'm just gonna stay there forever? I'm gonna become a Patel? Boys, I think I'm going to get out of here. Boys. I'm ending this. Let me end this thing. I'm thinking about maybe doing a video. I got to see. I got a couple that I could easily do. Dana's literally working out with the Nelk boys right now. How do you know that? Because it's already getting late. I didn't realize how late it was. No, I just joined. Hit the old dusty trail. Jack just why are you guys all showing up too late, man? What video should I do? I have a couple different videos I could do easily, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I'm tired as hell. I need to get better sleep. Nelk Boy's got a Netanyahu interview. It's coming out tomorrow. How much do you need? Oh, Sauger's ready to extend this. Say the number. Look. I don't know, man. I don't know. For a whole nother hour. Because now it's already been another 25, 30 minutes. What does chat think? What does chat think? For a whole nother hour. Not just to the 2 hour mark. For a whole nother hour. Oh, man. Man. Somebody's got to match Sauger. Second hour will be hosted at Sauger's pool party. Shut up, Matthew Thompson. You don't get a say, bro. Look at 20 comments. Load out of nowhere. Joey said he's leaving. All these people woke up from their naps. Man, I don't know. For a whole nother hour now that we've already went an hour and 40 almost. I don't know. If Sauger does 100, I'll stay for a full another hour. That's what I got. That's the best I can do right now. That's the best I can do. Come on, Joey. Let's see if Sauger steps up. Just reached 2 hours. I need to go to the gym. Thank you for the $2. Or thank you for the $5, Aaron. Let's see if Sauger steps up. Let's see. He can send it through PayPal. Or YouTube. We gotta lock down the pool party, man. I owe child support on the 20th. What if I did 100, Jack? If Sauger does it, dude, Jack, you can. Nah, Jack, I'll feel bad if you do it. You're too young, bro. Oh my goodness, you guys are getting me. Robin, thank you for the $19.99. Joey, I truly appreciate your content. So Aaron's now here. Robin's now here. Joey, send me your Venmo. The PayPal link is in the description, which is basically the same shit, bro. Let me see. You making me pull it up now? Should be in the description, right? It should be in here. Yeah, it's in here. Let me copy this link. Boom. Shout out to Robin. Let me make sure that link still works. Because someone told me. Okay, it does still work. Let's see. Let's see what Sauger's got, man. For a full, we're going to go. Oh my God. We're going to go 2 hours and 30 at least. Shout out to Robin for the $19.99. Here we go. Dude said send me your Venmo. I always send via PayPal, but do you got Venmo? I do not have Venmo, unfortunately. It's just PayPal makes it the easiest because basically it's a business PayPal. And so it sends me a form at the end of the year. Is the reason I use it and have to use it. So apologies. Yeah, you don't have to do it. You can do it through YouTube, Sauger, if you want to. I just have it as an option. Joey, can you do a video about JDM being a harder fight for Ilya than Ilya for Makhachev? Maybe. I might do that Dean Thomas video. That's people been asking me for. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but apparently I'm streaming for another hour. But yeah, the PayPal is just an option. I know YouTube is the most convenient, Robin. So I appreciate you. Shout out to Aaron for the $5. He just wanted me to go 2 hours total. Shout out to Robin for the $19.99. And yeah, I don't know. Apparently we're going now my nose is itching. I gotta go grab my drink though. Let's see if Sauger stepped up. As soon as I say that, I didn't realize I had my volume on. As soon as I said that, I'm done. Shout out to Sauger for the $100 PayPal dono, extending the stream for the 2.5 hour mark. F your drink. Damn, did me dirty, bro. Let me go grab my drink, though. Let me go grab my drink. I got to go grab my drink. I hope it's up here. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Robin, I'll read your thing. Someone match Sauger while I'm gone. I'll be right back. All right, boys. I'm back. I left it downstairs on my counter. I thought maybe I brought it up here and sat it somewhere, but nope. Excuse me. Shout out to Sauger. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you keeping me up for another hour. Now I can't do a video. Dude, don't F with me, Joey. You know me, bro. What did I F with you about? What if I would have never came back? I just left it up for another hour. I just disappeared. Shout out to Robin. So shout out to Sauger for the $100 dono. You guys all owe Sauger in the chat. Shout out to Sauger. Greatly appreciate you. For forcing me into another hour. Appreciate you. I have a million tabs open right now, so let me just X out all these tabs. You dropped the $100 PayPal dono. Shout out to Robin for the $4.99. Do you think Islam and Ilya fight happens? No. Ultimately, I don't think it ever happens. I don't think it happens. W Sauger, let's fucking go. Dance for me, Sauger. The weight scream is mad professional. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, I don't think Islam Ilya ever happens, bro. I just feel like it's destined to never happen. Who's matching? I don't know. I'm waiting to see who's matching, man. Finally, someone bucked up around here. I'm done. Hell yeah, the Dean Thomas vid is so necessary. Nice to see you again, Joseph. Sauger just shows up late, demands me to stay another hour. Tim Kennedy would have had Valor Award, but the paperwork was diced up. Just upgraded my setup, man. Got me a new PC, some other shit. Got some amazing deals. Got some good Amazon deals. Awesome, Jack. You spent all that graduation money, huh? You spent all that graduation money. Didn't send a dime my way, Jack. Now, let me stop. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. I was about to drop 100 to save the day, but Sauger did instead. You're so full of shit, dude. You really think the Dean Thomas vid is so necessary? That shit was so dumb, man. Luckily, there's not much going on, so I could easily do that. I could easily make that video. Because it's so annoying. Because I'm telling you, I promise you, they're going to act like the JDM win is not as good as a Oliveira win. I promise you that. What's your PC specs, Jack? Nah, man, I didn't spend it all. I got some good deals for good quality. I finally got some games again. My shit's so fucked. Can't wait to pick it up. This time I got an AMD and a Ryzen. Good, man. I hope you enjoy it. I've been told you the Dean Thomas video, easy money. Who's even watching that? How'd you guys even see that? Bilal, Ian Machado, Gary, do you like this fight and who you got? I do like it. I think Bilal should take more time off. If that's the case, I think I'd probably go Ian Machado, Gary. I think I would take Ian Machado, Gary. Bilal, kind of quick turnaround. I think they're setting Bilal up for failure. That's why Bilal said he wants to wait until December anyway. Damn, my foot itches. I think I might have got something on my legs. I don't get, fun fact, even as a kid, like rummaging through the woods and shit, I never really got poison ivy or anything. So I'm like not leery of anything. So I just bum rush into whatever. I'll just walk through anything, not giving a shit. And then occasionally I'll get some like random like rash. But I haven't really ever gotten anything. Like just these randoms like I don't even know. I didn't even see nothing. It's been like 3 days. So it's like randomly, I don't know. I got like a bump on my foot. Somehow I got on my foot. I don't know. Joey, by the way, Laura Sanko was even saying the same thing at that submission radio. She was asked about Mahasha be pound for pound again. She was like, oh, I don't know. JDM, with all due respect, doesn't have the accolades. I don't understand. How does that make any sense? How does that make any fucking sense? He's won his last 20 fights. He's the champion. He's considered the best of the division right now. What does it matter if he won a belt 5 fucking years ago? Dude, it's 85 degrees here in SoCal. I wish I was there vacationing and swimming in your pool. I'm really about to come there for a vacation, bro. I've never been to California. After I seen that pool, dude, I'm already planning my vacation. AMD Ryzen 5, 5600, 16 gigabytes, RGB memory, RX 6600, 1 terabyte NVMe, Wi-Fi. Those are the specs. I got it in white too. That seems pretty legit. Didn't Bisbing comment on Sanko's boobs? Yes, I seen that clip. JDM would literally give Ilya an atomic wedgie and there would be nothing Ilya can do. But I know. I'm telling you right now, people are going to act like an Oliveira win is better than a JDM win, which is insane. Use your 100 for my flight. Where do I fly into? Bought myself a 180 hertz monitor as well. You should have got an OLED. If you're really just dedicating to video games, you should have got an OLED, which is 240 hertz. It's so damn beautiful. Dude said, take my 100 for your flight. I'm scared to get on a plane, to be honest. But yeah, Jack, I hope you enjoy it, man. That sounds like it. How much all did you spend? John Wayne, is that the name of the airport? Joe, you seen Sean Brady having a meetup in his gym August 16th and Ian were supposed to fight, but Sean said Ian was stalling, kept wasting his time. A calm 1,200. That's wild, bro. Jack's dropping the big bucks. What other dude right now is Jack's age dropping $1,200 on a PC setup? I certainly don't know. JDM is Islam's hardest opponent by a mile. Islam will have to submit a guy who's been known for a guy that can't be held down. It's the most annoying narrative that I can already see coming, and people are going to call me a fanboy. People are already going to call me a fanboy. It's just annoying. Who's the 319 co-main, Joey? Tell me. I don't know. I'm hoping Ian Machado, Gary, Sean Brady. Dude got a desk and a chair. I'm happy for you, Jack. Dude's out there spending the big bucks. When will you have everything? Jack? But yeah, I hope it's Ian Machado, Gary, Sean Brady is what I'm hoping for. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Damn, everyone even left the stream when I said I was hanging up the stream. Everyone dipped out. That's wild. Everyone said, I'm outie, brother. see. All right, let me pause that. I'll have everything set up by like next Thursday or Friday. I'm attending. You'll be at 319. What did I already know this? Did I already know this? If Bilal beats Ian Gary, what's next? He should be fighting for a title. Should get a rematch or something, depending on who's champ. I only spent like $5K on my laptop setup. That's wild, bro. When they get announced 320, I would say by the end of, I don't know. I'd say by the end of July is what I'll say. End of July, they announce it. You're flying to 319, yes, Joey? You taking your daughter, I'm assuming? Is what I'm assuming. Who wins Islam or Shavkat? I don't know. I have no clue, bro. That's a tough one. I hope we get to see that at some point. I hope we get to see it at some point. Be a banger fight. It really would be. Imagine we get Islam Shavkat at some point next year. Come on, bro. Enough of this bullshit. Shavkat is such a dangerous matchup, but I lean Makhachev because he's more skilled. Nah, Solo going to meet up with Drakkar Close and team. He's become a friend. Dude, that's awesome. There's going to be a couple other people from the channel there. 10-7's going to be there. I'm trying to think who else. Camille might go. I think Islam retires after becoming double champ. It's possible he could beat JDM and just retire right then and there. Literally. He could retire right then. Damn, chat got crazy when I said I was ending the stream, and then the chat died right back again. I don't know, man. I've been kind of off the Shavkat Boogeyman train a little bit. I ain't dying to see him fight for the title, to be honest. Would love to meet you with the MMA Joey fam. Yeah, I wish I was going. I should have went. But it just makes more sense to be here. Makes more sense. Dude, it's going to be a legendary stream for that fight card. I know it would be crazy to go, but it's going to be a legendary stream for the fight card. I got to be here to react to it. I can't have someone filming me just sitting there. That'd be weird. I wouldn't even be able to film anything. I'm not filming no selfie cam. I'm not filming no selfie. I'm not getting no footage. And then I can't even react properly because watching it live. I should go. That's my hometown. How far away do you live from the arena they're having it in? You think OJ was guilty? Most likely. Yes, I get the reaction. Wouldn't be the same if you were on stream, to be honest. If you weren't on stream, yeah. It'd be weird. Add me to the stream when I'm in the audience. I don't even know if I can do that on OBS. Just add your FaceTime in. How do you feel about Moreno Royval 3? What section are you sitting in, Sauger? I like Moreno Royval 3. I think it makes sense right now. If Joey was at 319, you see him storm the cage and call out the winner. Yeah, I would. 4 hours? Okay, damn. 4 hours. Do you think Islam is the greatest lightweight? Yes. I'm pretty confident Islam is the best lightweight. I mean, look at his resume. I live in St. Louis now. Okay. So if you lived where you used to live, how far away would you have been? I know that doesn't make much sense. Got a flight and hotel only? Okay. Well, how long are you going to wait? Are you going to buy tickets like the day of or something to get a good price? 20 minutes? Bro's flying in solo. Booked a hotel solo. And how many people are you meeting up with? That's what I need to know. Dude's a brave soul. Are they having a Friday Power Slap event? Make sure you go to the Power Slap, Sauger. Sauger's been going to events forever. Sauger's been going to events for as long as I've been alive. Long as I've been a fan, basically. I'll look for tickets the week of. Jakar fighting Edson. Big fight for him. I'm not meeting up with anyone unless we got homies from the chat wanting to hang. Okay, I see. I thought you were meeting up with people part of Jakar. I'll go to the team dinner with Jakar on Friday. Okay, so that's all you're really doing, I say. Joe, why do you dislike Leon Edwards? Dude basically got skipped over and overlooked, and then he tried to do the same to other people. Essentially. Power Slap only got 32K YouTube viewers last event. That's crazy. Dude's going to the team dinner. That's wild. Excuse me. What would you add to 319 to save it? Izzy Comey? Izzy Sean? Sean doesn't want to fight, man. Strickland's ducking Izzy, bro. Strickland's literally ducking the Izzy rematch. He doesn't want it because it's his claim to fame. He doesn't want to lose the rematch, and then everyone will forget about anything he ever did. So what I would add is Gary versus someone. Gary will fight anyone. Book Gary Shavkat 2, Gary Brady, Gary Bilal, Gary Usman. Find someone to fight Gary. I thought they could have saved Pantoja to fight versus Moreno and Noche, but Moreno's got to get a win. PFL Finals coming to my state. Tickets like $50. You think it's worth it? I'd go. For $50, yeah. For show. Gary versus Bilal. I think Bilal returning too soon. I think Bilal be returning a little bit too soon. Yuri Ulberg, co-main for 319, feature bout. Maybe. But I think Ulberg's going to end up fighting Ank probably because Pereira doesn't want the smoke. Pereira doesn't want the smoke at all. I don't care about anyone's GOAT list. Could care less. Couldn't care less. Couldn't physically care less. Let me see something real quick. Give me 1 second, boys. I gotta submit this thing real quick. I forgot about this. Give me 1 second. I don't want to forget to do this. All right. Let me make sure I did that right. I think I did that right. Okay. See if this works. Of course not. All right. There we go. When are you making your GOAT list? Never. You're welcome, everyone. See, bro, if I didn't have those trash Apex events before 319, we could have Albazi, Tyra, Hernandez, Delize, Erceg, Perez on 319. I know, man. Too many events. The UFC is making too many events. They're spreading the cards so thin. And it's actually annoying as hell. It's really annoying as hell. It drives me nuts. The UFC just spreads out so thin. Pause. They spread themselves so thin, and then we get shit cards. Imagine how much better it would be. Literally, imagine how much better it would be without having all those shitty Apex cards. But you see how the UFC does nowadays. It'd be interesting if Ulberg jumps over Yuri. I'd understand. Fresh new contender. Yuri's turned down Ank as well. You saw the UFC's going to Qatar. I did see that. Whoever will pay him, man. Whoever will pay him. UFC will go anywhere. Same with the weekend. Could have had Thompson, Bonfin, Cater Garcia, and Chris Curtis. Derek Lewis in the New Orleans. I know. And then it would have been a solid card. They should do 2 events per month. And stop doing 4 events per month. It really should be. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Damn, that was brutal. That was brutal. Hashim, thank you for the $5. Why has the pay-per-view model been a failure for the UFC? Because they overcharge, underdeliver, and now everyone would rather stream the card than pay $80 for it. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Jack. It's ridiculous, man. It's $85 for shit cards. People rather just go out of their way to just stream the cards. I mean, it's literally a straight up joke. Literally a straight up joke. They put on the shittiest cards and want to charge you a ridiculous amount of money. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But I guess that's the way it is. That is the way it is. God bless. Thank you, Jack. UFC Fight Night Abu Dhabi is more stacked when you look at it side by side against 319. Only difference is one is free and one's 80. Yeah, and that's only because Saudi or Abu Dhabi's paying them. Damn, for the Qatar card, main starts at 12 a.m. for me, 9 p.m. That's wild. Main card starting at 12 a.m. I didn't know that. How do you even know that yet? That's what I want to know. Is really what I want to know. Checked on the UFC, and that's what it already said. It already has that listed on there. Let me look that up on UFC. Thank you, Hashim, for the $4.99. I appreciate it. They already have it listed on here. It's in November, right? Yeah, it says 12 a.m. main card. I wonder what that card will be like. That's crazy. Ilya Taporia is ranked pound for pound number 1. How is Pantoja not above Du Plessis? How is Pantoja not above Du Plessis? Shavkat sitting at number 3 now. How is Gary not above Kamaru? Remember when people thought Tatiana Suarez was going to beat Weili Zhang? Remember that? You guys remember that or no? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's weird not seeing Jones in here. Waldo, Salsa Boy's number 6. Salsa Boy's number 6. Who did he just beat up? Spivak, right? I think he just beat up Spivak. That makes sense. Number 6. He's right up there with the top dogs. Tom Aspinall has a fake belt. He'll never be a real undisputed champion because Gon's going to beat him. The fact DDP is top 5 in pound for pound should tell you all these guys are just looking at records and not the actual fights. I know. I mean, imagine if Pantoja and DDP were the same size. If you pick DDP and over Pantoja at the same size, you're smoking crack. Oh, I remember. I didn't realize it till the week of. I really didn't realize it till the week of, man. For real. For real. For real. It's just insane. It really is insane. But yeah, DDP slopping around. He would get destroyed by Pantoja if Pantoja is the same size. Doesn't matter. Chimaev kicking him off the list next month. He'll probably still be on there somehow. Imagine what Ank could do to DDP. We easily find out this year, but DDP too afraid. He only wants Alex. Dude, Ank would smoke DDP bad. It would be a first round KO. DDP has 0% chance of beating Ank. 0% chance. Damn, Joe, you still live? Good on you. Yeah, Sauger insists that I stay. Insists that I stay for 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours. Somebody asked me, my bad, dude. I read it a couple times. Am I reading about any alien controversies or whatever? I haven't been recently, but I do find shit like that interesting because I think it's likely there is other life out there. Sorry about whoever asked that. I read it a couple times in my head, and I don't think I read it out loud. DDP could beat Ank. DDP will come forward and apply pressure. That's the key. Dude, Aaron, DDP has 0% chance. Wins big, Ank defending his belt. I don't know when someone finally accepts the fight. Literally 0% chance winning. DDP versus Ank might be the most lopsided champ versus champ match in the UFC right now. Probably would be. I think there's more likely life out there than not. It's just a matter of how far away is it. I thought we were done doubting DDP. Yeah, done doubting DDP doesn't apply to him going up and fighting Ankalaev. Ankalaev would whoop him bad. It'd be a brutal, like, Johnny Walker KO. I wish someone would accept the fight with Ankalaev. I'm getting tired of him sitting out because nobody will fight him. Not Yuri, not Pereira, not Ulberg, apparently. Why is Charles on the list? Is Charles pound for pound ranked right now? He's number 15. What a joke that is. Khamzat's 14. Armin's 13. Bilal's 12. Alex Pereira's 10. Does anyone honestly believe Alex Pereira would beat Bilal Muhammad if they were the same size? Bilal smokes Pereira if they're the same size. Chimaev smokes Pereira even undersized. Ankalaev is better than Volkanovski. Pantoja is better than Du Plessis. I don't know. I think it's the UFC waiting for the Qatar card for Ank. Maybe. No Shama. You notice nobody's been saying Shama no more? You notice nobody's out there saying Shama anymore? Movsar needs to replace Charles. I'm with you. No Shama Ankalaev time. No Shama Ankalaev time. Cutter, bro. What are you talking about? You think Ank actually fights UFC Fight Night Qatar? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Qatar. Khamzat emote. Remember last week I forgot it was Wednesday? Damn, that's crazy. I got to start trying to do earlier streams again. It's Qatar? What does that mean? What's Qatar? 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 Is that what you're trying to say? I know you watch when Islam or Armin beat Ilya. They're going to forget about him too and stop singing his song. I just think it's crazy people are already going out of their way to diminish a JDM win. If you think a Charles Oliveira win in 2025 is equivalent to a JDM win or even better, you're smoking dick. I know just what. I already read that. Guys, is there anyone who's watching right now who's not subscribed to the channel? I got 6 months left of the year. I got 6 months left in the year. I'm trying to kill the game and get to 50K. If I don't get to 50K before the end of the year, I'm going to be pissed. If I don't get to 50K before the end of the year, I'm done. It seems all the Shama fanboys hopped on the Ilya train to look at Ariel. True. Dude, Ariel makes me dislike fighters because of the way he just D-rides them. Hard. You would have called JDM a scrub and a bum if Bilal beat him? No, I would not have. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he beat Bilal, who is an elite level fighter. You notice how Ank hasn't even planned to not fight yet, but Alex was consistent, bro. Y'all biased. Oh, my God. You're already pushing that, man? You know the reason he hasn't fought, right? You know the reason he hasn't fought? Because Pereira keeps turning down the fight. He tried to fight him International Fight Week. I was an Ilya fan before all these bandwaggers. Me too. I'm an Ilya fan still. Every single thing with Ariel's manipulation seems like it. You do miss Leon Edwards and his fans. Leon Edwards didn't have any fans, bro. They just had Kamaru Usman haters. And I'm not even like a huge Kamaru Usman fan. Let it be known, Bo never said anything bad about you or switched up. The most cucky, effeminate behavior I've seen from Ariel. Yeah, that shit was embarrassing, man. That really was embarrassing. Dude, that woman Ariel had on her show today, Boxer Johnson, her story is insane. Listen to the part about her brother being murdered. Wild. I've never even heard of that. Let me go see what you're talking about, Sauger. Ariel Helwani. You said boxer woman? Damn. You're watching everything, Sauger. It's only got 5K views. Cherneka Johnson? Is that her name? Signed with Jake Paul. Overcoming Brothers Murder. I'll try to check it out when I go to sleep. Have it playing in the background, maybe. Joe, do you think Bo saw your reaction? I hope that he did. He said he's got the memory of an elephant. I want him to remember that forever. You guys think Bo saw the reaction to him getting stopped? It got like, what, 1 million or 2 million views on Twitter? I was assuming at some point one of his buddies saw it and sent it to him. You spoiled little bitch. You spoiled little bitch. Sandusky can't. Somebody commented on my recent Bo video. And they said, how does Jerry Sandusky fit into this? I love how you hype up the guys behind Ariel who check him every time you react to an Ariel shot. Hey, man, if they're speaking facts, I'll support it, man. It's not really meant as any hate, even though it comes off that way. I think he did because it went viral. I know Bo saw it. He's the type of dude to look at his own name on Google. Probably. You think Pitbull would be smelling shit again at 318? Probably. Dan Ige probably going to beat him. I think Bo's going to retire soon. I think he's one loss away from a retirement. He might win one more fight and then say, you know what? I just don't got the hunger for it anymore, man. Penn State's my dream. Just get one win to wash the taste out of his mouth. I think. Man, my nose is itching. I stay on for an extra half hour, and my nose starts itching like crazy. So now I got to leave this up as I'm scratching my nose. I was surprised Bo isn't moving down. He's not serious. He'll move down eventually if he sticks around. He'll move down or he'll retire. I pray Bo saw the video you beating him. That's probably why I said this guy really thinks he can beat me up. What do you mean he said that? When did he say that? That was Pfeiffer we were talking about earlier, if that's what you're talking about. Pitbull's essentially a scrub. Look, any name that comes over from Bellator, fans hype up regardless of real analysis because they want to be hardcores. That's it, man. That's the truth. I told you that a while ago. It's the same way they're hyping up Pico. Shama Boy got sent back to the tire shop, basically. Ankalaev retired him. Ankalaev legitimately retired him. And that's all she wrote for him. Shama being A-side fight. Dude, Shama doesn't want to fight. I'm confusing the Ginger Boys now. My fault. I hope Bo saw the reaction, man. There was mad people talking shit, saying I need to be embarrassed and whatnot, just because I was laughing. I'd pick Pico over Pitbull. I wouldn't even pick Pico over Pitbull. Dude, Pico's literally lost to Scrubs and beat Scrubs. And somehow people are acting like it's, oh my God, it's so amazing. I think if Bo goes down, people like Kamaru, Ian Gary, and Shavkat would wreck Bo. Agreed. Only time I hear Alex's name is dude shit on him in the stream. Yeah, no one cares about Pereira anymore. Ank should fight. Isn't he champion? You almost hate the UFC. Yeah, nobody wants to fight him right now. Everyone's ducking him. You said you know how to code. Why? How? I know a little bit. That's it. That's it. There's no real answers to that. Not a lot. I know a little bit here and there. I know how to mess with a little bit of script here and there. Don't you say you mess with that shit a lot? Who was the dude that says he was building like some prediction thing? Model or something. I don't remember what it was. I wish we could get a better version of Tapology. Do it professionally. Yeah, that's your job, right? Bo could cut to 170. Scared of the division. Oh, 100%. Kamara versus Sean Brady. Bilal versus Gary. I like it. I like it. Pitbull basically has 1 win in 3 years. Yeah, that is insane. Bo is scared. Topology rankings are horrible. Topology's website's kind of shitty, but it's the best one to look off of if you want good information. Oh, you do? I'm a software developer. There you go. John Dong's also a software developer. He's developing his own app, not a prediction one. You scared Chase Super off the same night you beat Bo. I remember he tried to step up to you. Yeah, he got that Jerry Sandusky body type. Fuck him. Chase was like, man, these are the people talking shit. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, man. I mean, shit's just honestly embarrassing. Damn. I just seen the Ben Askren stuff again. I keep seeing stuff on YouTube about this flood stuff, man. It seems horrible. It seems horrible. It really is sad. Does Gaethje make to like round 3 against Ilya? No. He gets KO'd in the first. Have you ever had crumble cookie before? I have not. I feel like I've heard of it before. I forgot about the whole Chase Super thing. To be honest, I forgot about the Chase Super thing. Until you mentioned it right there. I bodied him. I embarrassed him. Oh, I can't believe we almost been live for a whole nother hour. Creeping up that quick. Boom. Creeping up that quick. Man. All these people doing UFC White House videos are crazy. I just seen Hanato Moicano. Just wild. Like, damn, dude. You guys know that shit ain't going to happen. But everyone's acting like it's going to happen. Everyone's acting like it's going to happen. Ilya Arman needs to happen. Does Chase Super beat Ilya? No. Chase Super gives off effeminate, cucky vibes. He does. When we stop hating on Holloway, he's a nice guy. It's not about hating, dude. Criticizing is not hating. There's a difference between having criticism and hating on someone. There's a massive difference in that. Massive. So, sorry, buddy. There's nothing I can do. Damn. Thoughts on Joshua Fabia tapping out Diego Sanchez? Doesn't surprise me. Swear that week every MMA fighter that hated you wanted a piece that day. You were cooking Bell. Chael was talking shit. Chase Super was talking shit. Aljamain Sterling was talking shit. I forgot who else. I might have missed them. People were telling me. People were filling me in on that. Who does Ilya fight if not Arman? Probably Patty, which is an embarrassment. I like the fight, but it should be Arman first. Let Patty beat up Gaethje in the meantime. Let Patty beat up Gaethje in the meantime. Is what I think should happen. Yeah, Chael sent me a message. What a bum. What a straight up bum. But yeah, they probably will make Ilya Patty and then act like he's the GOAT for KO and Patty. Chael's DMs were so strange, but funny. Your responses right back, making him feel stupid. Yeah, Chael's a bum, dude. I'm glad Islam embarrassed him. I thought Gaethje was title fighter bust. Allegedly. I hope that's not true. If not Arman, it should be, no. If Gaethje gets a title shot, I'm done. I'm really done with the sport. If all these big names solid, of course, Bo solid as well. I mean, I don't know if they're big names. Dance for me, Ariel. Dance for me. Jeremy Stevens hits harder than Ilya. Can we talk about Jeremy Stevens was brought back and literally destroyed by Mason Jones? So, I mean, it's just people really thought Jeremy Stevens had a chance to win that fight too. Ilya been knocking out Hall of Famers. Islam been beating guys in their prime. Yeah, Ilya's knocking out guys who are washed up. Dude, how much hype did Max get off a shitty KO against Justin Gaethje after he eye gouged him twice? That's the craziest thing. Bo definitely went venting to Uncle Chael. Chael, he said I had a King Ranch in high school and said he would whoop me like a bum. Probably. Little Heathen knocked out Emmett, who Topuria couldn't. I mean, that was a long time ago. Dude, Topuria worked over Josh Emmett bad. He put a beating on him. Wasn't there a 10-7 round? Wasn't there a 10-7 round in that one? Holloway versus Gaethje is the most overrated fight of all time. It was boring outside of the knockout. I know. It was a shitty fight. Multiple eye gouges. Gaethje should have never even continued. Deep eye gouges in the first round. What's crazy is Justin was calling for a title shot when Max KO'd him and he's mad overrated himself. Dude, it's embarrassing, man. It really is. What do you think DDP's chances to win? I think 1%. Josh Emmett should be the guy talking about Ilya. He may not have made it. He may have made it 5 rounds, but at what cost? Still hating on the Blessed Express. Shut up. He's not the Blessed Express. He's a Bum Express. Max is past his prime, man. We got to just acknowledge that. Just because you're a fanboy doesn't mean you get to keep hyping him up. Damn, Sauger already dipped out. Sauger wanted a whole nother hour. I gave it to him. He already dipped out right as we're about to reach the hour mark. Watch him pop back in. We hate it on the Blessed Express. The Gaethje win is so overrated. When's the last time Holloway got a good win? Somebody tell me. Someone tell me. Someone tell me. When's the last time Holloway got a good win? Don't tase me, bro. I'm here. All right. Oh, boy, after 308, Max fanboys were more mad at you than the Leon fanboys. I know. I was called an Ilya fanboy at the time. Max Loki doesn't have any good wins. Jose Aldo, that's his best wins, probably. I don't care what anyone says. Izzy's KO over Alex at 287 was better than the Max Justin KO. 100% agree. Was Gaethje's last good win, Tony? Oh, my God, dude. When you really think about it, Gaethje Max, Tony, Gaethje, Max, Chandler have no good wins. It's a bit of an exaggeration. DDP's most overrated champion. Dude win over a bum Strickland in a close fight. Then submit Izzy after taking a whooping for 4 rounds. Now everyone's saying he's a shit. Khamzat easily wins, bro. The last time Max got a good win, Jack was in middle school. Gaethje's last good win was Poirier. That's true. That is true. That was a fluke, though. He kicked him in the back of the head. Should have been DQ'd. Remember a time before UFC 300 where everyone was saying Max was a lamb being led to the slaughter against Justin Gaethje? Then they acted like he was a god after that. Basically, I thought Gaethje was going to win, but I didn't expect him to get brutally eye gouged in the first round twice. I'd pick Dustin to beat Gaethje in a rematch, by the way. Khamzat steamrolls DDP, easy work. They'll say DDP wasn't good afterwards, too. Joe, I don't know if this means anything, but Khamzat's been training with TJ's old endurance. Sick, and TJ had a great cardio. Dude, that makes me think Khamzat's cheating, bro, because TJ was a cheater using EPO. Korean zombie. Dude beat the Korean zombie. Dude was getting touched up by Korean zombie, too. Remember? Joe, without the eye poke, do you think Justin would win? I think it's possible. I really think a combination of the eye pokes. Why did Justin keep ducking down every time Max would spin? I don't get that. That's such low IQ. He did it multiple times, but I think the eye poke combined with the nose break. The leg wrapping around Justin's head take was hilarious. I swear I've seen multiple MMA X pages fall for your obvious rage bait, and they bring up that post this day. Yeah, they laugh at me. They laugh at me. When really he did kick him in the back of the head. That's the funniest part, because he blocked the chin. It's illegal in my book. Dustin is 100% the better fighter than Justin. I agree. I agree, boys. Holland versus MVP rematch. Ew. Ew. But yeah. Dustin's the better fighter. Justin ducked down to block the body kicks. He did the same thing with Poirier fight. Dude, he kept falling for it over and over. I'm like, how are you not making this adjustment? You're putting your face where the kick's landing over and over and over again. DDP by Looney Tunes finish. Justin has a ton of mileage that he does. When will Ian Machado finally become the lineal BMF champ? I don't know. If JDM holds on to the belt, Gary whoops him. I'm telling you, Gary will whoop JDM right today, tomorrow. I wish that fight was booked next. It's probably because Justin broke his nose. Yeah, but I got eye gouged twice before that. Justin has been pretending to be a warrior since the Habib loss. When's Justin's last good win? I mean, Dustin, I guess. Justin has been, yeah. Gaethje's a golfer now. Ain't no damn way he wins another fight. I'm just sick of people demanding a title shot when they don't even deserve it. That's the God honest truth. Remember when motherfuckers were suggesting an interim BMF last year? Yup. 100% interim BMF title. What a joke. Speaking of Dan Hooker, when is he going to fight again? No idea. From my understanding, he's serving a suspension because he tested positive for PEDs. Spread the word. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Dude's on a 1-fight win streak, and it was a short notice fight. I know. It's embarrassing, man. He thinks he's earned it. Holloway's second run, incoming Joey will keep hating. Holloway will keep winning. He's going to lose to Dustin, man. Honestly, the Holloway fanboys have really aggravated me in the last 6 months. I poke yourself and end the stream. I'm about to end the stream. We went 2.5 hours. We got another minute. Close enough. How do you see DDP losing? I think he's going to get choked out cold. I think he's going to get rear naked choked or darsed, and he's going to go to sleep. That's what I think is going to happen. You don't think Dustin's kind of past it now? Maybe. Maybe slightly. But I still don't think Max is that. I think he's a bit overrated. I think Dustin can win. Justin thinks the Holloway fight was an exhibition. What an idiot, man. You got brutally chinned, and you lost. You got lost. All right, boys. We hit the 2.5 hour mark. Everyone owes Salger a big thank you. I'm going to try to rest up because I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. And hopefully I will be back at some point tomorrow. I was going to make a video tonight, but Salger kind of interrupted that. I'll see if I can work one in tomorrow and then do a stream tomorrow too. I got to get on my grind. But hey, it's 7 p.m. in Vegas, late here tonight. Like the stream on your way out. Shout out Salger for the $100 PayPal. Shout out everyone who was in the chat. French Fries showed up for a little bit, about damn time. You guys even think Max would survive with Islam a round, let alone 5? Yeah, he would get beat in the first or second round. You think Salger's a made man in your heart? Okay. All right. Don't go. Sometimes you got to end them, man. You got to end them at some point. I'll be live tomorrow, most likely. I gotta honestly start resting up. I haven't been getting enough sleep ever. Ever. You said he's going to stroke him. I'm done. All right, boys. Like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. Go check out my predictions for UFC Nashville. It's on the channel. Goodbye. Good night. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you later. Shout out to you guys. Thank you.